a brand that is synonymous with wealth and luxury, never fails to make a statement with their vehicles. Their new high-end sedan, the 2022 Maybach S680, is distinct, flashy, and confident in its elegance. Clearly, it wouldn't be correct to not lead with the design of this car. The S680 is stunning to be in the presence of, without question. Mercedes' Maybach S-line always screams premium, but this model is seriously something to behold. On the outside, the S680 could be mistaken for a limousine or multi-million-dollar car. While it sits humbly in the six-figure range, Mercedes always distinguishes themselves, however, such as with their classic chrome fin and logo bonnet on the hood and the chrome overload. The S-Class boasts the longest wheelbase in the family, as well as balanced overhangs over the front and back of the car, and large wheels, 19, 20, or 21-inch, with chrome rims to cement the clarity of the body. All doors on the S680 seem to meld together with the body, flowing seamlessly and indistinguishable from the rest of the car aside from the windows. There also exists an optional interior lighting that makes the Maybach glow at night, but that'll be discussed shortly. To tie the beauty of this vehicle's interior together, you can select from a variety of non-metallic, metallic, and designer paint finishes, with the option for a secondary color to be added. While it'll take another week to finish, the process for doing so is one that Mercedes takes huge pride in. Since you can customize it with this other color, you choose whether you want it to be on the upper or lower part of the body, and it's then sent off to the custom paint shop, where it's surprisingly entirely painted by hand to ensure precision quality. After the car is back, finally we can take a peek inside. The Maybach S680's interior is eye candy and functionality rolled into one, as Mercedes describes it as digital and analog luxury in harmony. It's easy to see where the old meets the new. First off, the main console, where it is entirely digital. You're immediately greeted with several display screens, but the pinnacle is the main 12.8-inch OLED display control center. If you're unfamiliar, OLED displays have the ability to switch off individual pixels that are unused, which creates a beautiful, perfect black to enhance the ambience. The pixels that are enabled, however, are brighter, more vibrant, and have more contrast than those from other display types, such as LCDs. You also have the option to add a 12.3-inch 3D driver display, which mind-bogglingly shows a representation of other drivers and objects to you in three-dimensional space. Everything in the S680's inside has its own Mercedes touch. The analog dial is decorated and built extremely well. On the car's startup, there are custom animations, sounds, and tones, all making your entry feel unique. And even the interface of all the displays are one of a kind. For instance, when you or passengers enter the car, there's a flashy light show that coats the entire inside in a welcome message. For different functions like ignition or engine on, it will have a dedicated light pattern and color, making every action you take in the cockpit feel special. Taking our eyes off of the gorgeous lights and screens, the foundation of the interior feels more antique and traditional. The seats, dashboard, and floor are accented with high-quality trim, and there's a durable wood pattern surrounding the seats, which also take from the higher-end Mercedes cars in the layered diamond double-seam pattern. Expect to find no shortage of branding inside as well, with a recognizable logo on the steering wheel and all the entryways. For those that have extra money to spend on their S680, they should consider the high-end interior package, which transforms a great inside experience into a phenomenal one. In just this one package, you get first-class comfort door all around, a high-end 4-dimensional surround sound system by Burmester, gorgeous ambient and rear lighting, with folding tables in the latter. High-end interior isn't the only package you can splurge on. However, as there's a seating comfort package, adding backseat climate control, belt extenders, an augmented reality heads-up display, and designer wood trim for the backrests. And finally, there's a decorative leather package that simply gives you luxury Napa leather surrounding nearly every aspect of the car. Before we swing around to the technical support, it's important to mention that Mercedes invested in a quality backseat experience as well, as mentioned by the optional packages. But even without it, you enjoy a spacious, lovely drive without being in the front. Other luxury cars may exceed the S680 in some ways, but they can't match its design identity. Technology. It's what ties all modern cars together, and the S680 is no different. This car has several major assistance features rolled into its program. Digital light. This combines roadside warnings, traffic light stop sign detection, and assistance with lane keeping. As mentioned, these features are all available to you via the gorgeous multiple monitors included, via touch or voice command. The active body control suspension also delights you with easy steering and handling, even offering a special chauffeur mode, which converts the car into an even more comfortable, low-shift transmission transport. The S680's focus on luxury may have made the technology inside seem like an afterthought, but rest assured, Mercedes thoroughly considers what was needed for the average consumer of this class of car. And while this car is yet to come out and specifications aren't entirely available quite yet, we have some numbers that can be interpreted how you please. It has a V12, 6-liter, 612 PS engine and an estimated top speed of 250 km per hour. For unreleased cars like this, obviously, specs tend to come out in full closer to release. So for those that love the numbers, it's something to watch out for. Overall, the upcoming S680 from Mercedes appears to be a hyper-luxury sedan meant for the high-end consumer. The appearance and design of the exterior and interior may distract some as they're stunning in their own right, but it would be a disservice not to consider the entire package you're getting for the likely six-figure price. All else aside, the 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S680 is undoubtedly a vehicle that will turn every single head and raise every eyebrow.